So I'm gonna try something different today that I don't normally do. I'm gonna try to combine today's video and tomorrow's video into one vlog. Mostly because we're shooting a wedding today, and tomorrow I'm not really sure what we're doing, and I think with the 2 days I'll get enough for one video. Let me know what you think. We're currently getting lunch before our wedding. We have an hour, we have 50 minutes before we have to be there, and we have to get lunch and coffee because we ran out of coffee, and I also want to get something to drink. Also, it's cherry blossom season. I'm just checking in. We're at the ceremony right now. We're just waiting for it to start. Interesting thing about this, apparently, I guess we can only take 5 pictures. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but 5 pictures. I'm gonna stay up here and just I'm using the zoom lens. This lens right here. It's going pretty good though. It's pretty smooth. How's it? Is it going smooth for you?
Mm-hmm. We got like 30 minutes of free time.
It's pretty chill. Like, considering that this is the first wedding that we're doing of the year. It's great. So this church it's a Methodist church, and when I was really young, we used to be Methodist, and then my parents switched over to Baptist. So I haven't been in a Methodist church in a long, long time. But the one thing that I do remember is this cross right here. Anybody that's been in a Methodist church this is burned into my memory. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember that. So, because we're only allowed to get a select number of photos, my job is to get 3 photos. First photo is going to be lighting of a candle. Second photo is going to be the groom's first look. Third is going to be the kiss. Past that, I basically am just going to be sitting here. Now, I know you can't touch those with your hands, but the temptation to touch them, very tempting, but they're super expensive, so very tempting. I'm gonna try to get pictures from over here now. I can be quiet and see.
We hope everybody who passes through that your home gets to be a part of today here in this place.
After the ceremony, we ended up going to the reception, which was at a separate location that was like 5 minutes away. And this reception, it was cool. The venue was kind of interesting. There was only one bathroom, and because of that, there was a super, super long line. After waiting in what felt like an eternity, I ended up going to the bathroom. And then after that, we had about 2 hours of dancing, and then after those 2 hours were up, we only had 40 minutes left. 40 minutes left. And then it was time to go home. All right, are you ready to go home?
Yeah.
First I had to wrestle this camera away from a drunk guy because he wanted to see it. And then the second, there's lighters for like a sparkler send-off. And legally, the staff isn't allowed to let guests hold the lighters. And this guy is trying to get this lighter from the staff member, and she's like, I can't do it. I am legally responsible for it. And the guy keeps repeating, it's okay, I work for the water department. And the best part is, the lady comes in, grabs my arm, and she goes, drunk as hell. It's a great way to end the night. But I'm ready to go home. It's the next morning, and I had a special guest for my run today. How would you run? It was a recovery run, so it was a good run for her to join. She did pretty good. He's figured out how to get the food out of the So today, I don't really know what we're doing. It's all kind of a mystery. So we have family in town, like for the next 8 days. And because of that, we're gonna be doing like more touristy stuff, but there's no set plan, meaning that it's kind of impossible to plan like what these videos are going to be, which is totally fine, but that's why I felt like I needed to let you know that I have no idea what we're doing today. Because normally with these videos, I have some kind of like rough outline of what we're going to do, and that kind of helps me shape the story a little bit. But Savannah and I are basically just being good hosts and just enjoying their time. We're trying to show them as much of Nashville as we can while they're here for the short amount of time that they are. All that to be said, I'm gonna do my best to bring you along, and I'm gonna do my best to show you. I have no idea what I'll be showing you. Right now, I think we're going to a brunch place that Savannah and I actually have never been to, so it should be pretty good. Hopefully, or it should be fun. I don't know if the food's gonna be good, but we'll see. Okay, a couple thoughts of Central Barbecue. The food was okay. It was we ended up having to wait like 10 minutes for someone to come out because there was like no employees. It's totally fine. If I had to rate it, 6 out of 10. You know, they gave us what is that noise? It's a helicopter. They actually gave us these boxes like for free. So I'm gonna change my score from a 6 to a raving 7. I'm not a food critic whatsoever. I can't even cook, and I should not be let anywhere near a stove. So don't take my word for it. Also, there's a crock on the ground next to this minivan. A lot of hills. You know, Savannah and I have lived here for 2-3 years, something like that. We've never come down here. We shot the War Memorial behind you, like we've taken pictures there, but never over here. Mostly just because you need a permit on weekdays, and Sundays it doesn't say that it's enforced, but it doesn't say it's not enforced. So we're just kind of chancing it, but it's nice. It's far enough away from Broadway to, it's nice. So when Savannah was asked what we wanted to do, her solution was to go home and stare at the 4 walls. Gosh. My solution was to do this. Was my solution better?
You have to put this on the internet.
You know, this is kind of cool. I think the coolest thing for me is that Broadway is like 10 blocks that way. You can't hear it, and you would never know that Broadway is there. It's crazy. It's cool. All right, I gotta find Savannah and her grandma and aunt. kind of wandered off. Is that a fake rock? Yep, it's a fake rock. This place has 3 floors. I can't remember the last time I've been in a public library, and I've never been in one that's 3 stories. It's kind of amazing. The room was cool, but considering I was walking in with the video camera and people were reading, it felt awkward, so I had to leave. I have really fond memories growing up of going to the city library where we lived, and it's very nostalgic, like walking around here. It's not the same library, but it has like the same vibe. It's great. All right, I gotta find Savannah before I get yelled at and get kicked out of here. This thing's so cool.
Anna would like you to get her
Library card?
library
Because I
card.
can't.
The 3rd floor is like, there's like a grand reading room thing, and you can like see straight out there. Yeah.
So you would just fill this out, and what county are you from?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, if you want to make her an approved user, you just put her name and birthday there.
Thank
All
you.
right, you're all set. You're welcome. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
Of course.
There you go. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
So we ended up getting a library card. Well, Savannah used my name to get a library card because she doesn't have a Tennessee driver's license yet. But if I'm being honest, I'm not going to use it. She's the one that's going to use it. Right? Do you see how well lit I am? It's because the sun's reflecting off this building. Off that building. Directly to my face. Alright, I'm not really sure what we're doing now. It's 5 o'clock. Maybe we're walking around till dinner. I honestly, I don't know. They're over there. I'm just following them around, to be honest. Which I don't mind at all.
Well, these teams, pretty similar. I mean, you really can't find a 10 over his career. He's always in the game. He's been in the three games. Never, ever out of it. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts, when he's leading at halftime.
Into the safety, into the end zone for the touchdown. It counts. He's got to be a big part of it.
Okay, so as you probably could tell, we ended up just going home, and Savannah made some food for us, and I ended up editing this video while she was making food. We just finished watching the Super Bowl halftime show. What are your thoughts? I thought it was interesting. From everything that I could see, we streamed it, so our connection kept coming in and out. Personally, I kind of wish that they would have more live arrangements, like not just like singing to tracks, but I mean, I'm also a musician that plays drums, so obviously I'm a little bit biased. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you want to see more instrumentation or like our tracks cool. I think I'm gonna call it here. If you like this hodgepodge of 2 days worth of footage and content in one video, let me know down below. I really want to try stuff like this just to kind of mix it up a little bit. But obviously if you're not enjoying it, then it's all kind of a moot point. So let me know if you like it or you don't like it, or what you do like about it, what maybe you don't like about it. Let me know in the comments, please. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I'm currently posting 5 videos 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And if you enjoy the video, feel free to hit the like button. And with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.